Ralph Wilson Stadium, renamed in 1998 after the Bills' longtime owner, will be the host for what should be one heck of a game between Miami and Buffalo. We'll now go to Tom Hammond and Chris Collinsworth for our call. Guys?
With a beautiful day in the forecast, we'll get ready for today's game. Hi everyone, Tom Hammond here, along with Chris Collinsworth. We've got two rival teams looking to go at it, Chris.
We've got a great game on tap. Both these teams seem to always perform so well against each other. I expect to see the same thing today.
Ace backfield this time. And it looked like they jumped early.
Full start, offense.
The offense is moving in the wrong direction after that.
And you try to keep your offense on schedule. Anytime you take a penalty, it's harder to pick up a first down.
He's looking to throw. Throws a deep bomb over the middle. Mitchell gets his hand on it. Hagan was unable to make the catch on that pass attempt. They line up at the 24. Brown lines up as the single back. McCown looking to pass. He's there for the catch. And you won't see the coaching staff complaining about that.
Yeah, coaching staffs generally don't complain about too much when they have a quarterback that has the leadership qualities and the arm strength and the ability that this guy has.
They'll give it off here. He's tackled at the 35. Their defense did the job on that series.
Yeah, nice job by the defense there, but offensively, now you have to begin to wonder just a little bit. They go back to the sideline, and you start questioning the play calling to some degree.
It's away, and it's a booming punt. Parrish takes it at the 23. He's brought down about the 27-yard line, and that return should set this offense up nicely.
He did a good job there finding a seam and getting up the field. You know, a lot of people don't realize that being a punt returner or a kick returner is one of the toughest jobs in the NFL. There's a whole lot of things that could go wrong, and only a few that can really go right.
First down, looking to throw. Porter picks it off. To the 20, to the 10. They'll get in for the touchdown. What a huge turn of events on that one.
Not only was that a tremendous interception, but when he got the ball in his hand, he looked like he knew what to do with it. What a run.
They're lining it up for the point after. The kick is up, and good. Miami is up a touchdown. And here's the kick. McGee fields it at the 1. At the 30. And he's drilled. What a hit. Quarterback threw a pick on their last drive. Let's see if he's able to shake it off. Buffalo comes out with an I formation. Lynch takes it up the middle. And they get him at the 36-yard line. Lynch gains around 3 yards on the draw play.
And Tom, that was because the defense filled up all the gaps. The back was looking for somewhere to run, but by bringing the run blitz, they took away all the holes and stopped them for a minimal gain.
Give to the tailback. He's tackled at the 38. Lynch comes away with about 2 yards on the draw play. They line up in an I.
Here we go. Keep coming. 48. 48. Hey, watch the sideline. Come on, baby.
Lynch on the run. And they're not going to get it. Great.
I didn't see anything go right.
He punts it. It'll go out at the 33. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports.
Blue 45! Blue 45! Come on, D. Let's stop.
Ground on the give. Stiff arms, and he's brought down. The ball carrier gives them 6 yards on the ground. The backfield is in the offset I formation. He gets out to about the 42-yard line. They get 3 yards on the play.
Well, that time the outside linebacker came on the run blitz. They got some penetration and shut down the play.
Blue 45! Blue 45! Come on, man.
Little handoff. And they didn't get it. And they can't get anything on the ground.
Big run stuff that time by the defense, bringing up 4th down. Tremendous play.
Punts it. This one's going to go out of bounds at the 30. They didn't look sharp on their last drive and were forced to punt it away. They line up in the I formation. They're going to pitch it. And he will lose yardage on the play. He starts out the wrong way and winds up losing yardage.
Well, that's no fun for the running back. It's one thing to get stuffed at the line of scrimmage, but when you start losing yards running the football, that's a disaster.
Fakes the run. There for the reception. And he's depleted at the 45. They pick up several yards there on the pass.
And that fake really was the difference. Not only did the quarterback sell it, the running back sold it, the offensive line did, and the receiver was open for a nice play.
Throws while on the run. Tackled around the 35-yard line. Excellent pass by the quarterback on that play.
I'm really enjoying watching the timing between this receiver and the quarterback. We're seeing a well-schooled offense now going to work.
First and 10, ball on the 35. They'll come out in the I. They're going to pitch it. He tries to spin and he is dropped. The running back gains 2 yards on the carry. It's 2nd down and 8 to go. Ball on the 33-yard line. There are 3 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Lynch off the right side. And he makes it out to about the 31-yard line. They pick up 2 yards. That'll bring up 3rd down. Nickelback is in on this play. Again with the carry. Brought down behind the line. The defensive line wins that battle.
Yeah, on the delay, you're trying to get those pass rushers to take an outside route. You set inside as an offensive lineman and try and create a gap. That time they just came straight through this offensive line.
He gets it away. It'll go out at the 9-yard line. They were forced to punt on their last drive. First and 10. Miami lines up in the offset I this time. Miami motions right. Gives to the back. And they get him at the 11. The halfback gets a couple there on the counter. Ground is the deep back as they line up in the I. Drops back. Surveys the field. Pass completed. He's tackled around the 20-yard line. He put something extra on that throw, and it'll keep the chains moving.
And that's really what it takes sometimes, because defenders are so quick out there. If you don't put a little extra pop on it, they can get there.
They keep it on the ground with the tailback. He's dropped for a loss. The defense just ate up that play.
Well, those defenders get paid too, and every once in a while they win the battle. Clearly that time they were all over this offensive line.
McCown hands it off straight ahead. Tackled at about the 19-yard line. 4-yard gain on the play, and so it'll be third down from their own 20-yard line. McCown is in the gun. 3 receivers split out.
Blue 45! Blue 45! Let's go left. Left. Hey, don't get that ball out.
Drops back. Throws it. There for the catch. And they get him at the 37. Great time for that type of pass. It worked to perfection.
And that was a nice job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback enough time to survey the field and find the open guy.
Back to throw. Looking for a receiver. He's tackled at about the 47-yard line. Good gain on the pass to the running back.
It's tough to pay too much attention to a running back in the passing game because at least half the time they're staying in the block. So when they do slip out, occasionally they can hit you for a big play.
McCown has completed every pass on this drive. Makes the grab. Tackled around the 50-yard line. Short completion there. That doesn't give them much in terms of yardage that time.
Well, the defense forced them to make the quick read and throw on that one. The catch was made, but there wasn't much yardage to go along with it. It's up to the receiver to make something happen on a play like that.
Fakes to the back. Rockets it. Tips it away. The pass was deflected and swatted away by the defender.
I think the quarterback may have had to throw that ball a little sooner than he wanted to. The pressure was starting to get there.
Back to pass. He wasn't set when he threw. Brought down around the 34-yard line. And a nice pick up there.
Nice play that time. The defense came with the blitz there. He made a good read, delivered a nice ball in there to the open man.
Ace backfield this time. Short throw to the right. Struggles to find his target with that one. Martin was the intended target on that incomplete pass attempt. They'll give it off here. Makes a cut, and he will be hit and dropped. They got little there, and that makes it third down. 3 wide receivers set. Back to pass. Guns it right. Had his hands on it and dropped it. Wilford was the intended receiver, but the pass fell incomplete. Fourth down. The Dolphins are lining up to punt this one away. They're trying to pin them deep with a solid punt right here. Gets the punt away. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. They couldn't do anything against this defense on their last drive, and they were forced to punt. And they used motion. He looks to throw on first down. Throws it short. He's hammered in the backfield. The play goes for a loss of 4.
Boy, that gets a little embarrassing. Anytime you spend all week working on a play and it comes out like that, give the defense a little credit, but that was bad.
Here we go. Let's go.
Gives it off. He's tackled around the 17-yard line. Gain of less than a yard. That'll bring up third down. The Bills come out in a shotgun set. Looks to pass. Looking for an open man. The defender gets him to the ground. Despite the great effort, it will still bring up 4th. Again, awaiting the return. Mormon will punt it, and he absolutely boomed it. Again, takes it at the 32, and they get him around the 34-yard line. They really did a good job keeping him contained on that one.
No question about it. He needs a little more help out of his blockers than he got right there. This is a dangerous guy, and if he can get in some open space, he can create some problems for you, but just no space to be found there.
McCown will hand it off. Hit and drop behind the line. Nice stop on that play.
Yeah, great defense at the point of attack, but also very impressive the pursuit to the ball. They were all coming there.
The Bills bring in their dime package. Brown gets the call. He's dropped at the 40, a gain of 6 yards, and so it'll be third down. 3rd and 4, ball on their own 40. Miami lines up in the offset eye this time. He'll get the call again. He's brought down around the 49-yard line. Looks like the containment just broke down on that one, and they end up giving up the first.
Defense is all about gap control. All you have to do is maintain your one gap. If one guy blows it, you can give up a big play like that.
It appears someone jumped early.
Full start, offense.
And that one got him 5 yards.
Well, if you want to know why Pee Wee football coaches make you run a lap if you jump off sides, it's because it can really have a negative impact on your offense, just like that one.
Looking to throw. Looks for a man open. It's tipped away. Welford was the intended receiver on the play, and it falls incomplete. 2nd down now with 15 to go. 3 wide receivers.
Will be escorted from the stadium.
Luke 45! Luke 45!
Back to throw. The pass is away. And they get him at the 40. Pretty good gain right there.
You have so many people on this offense that you have to account for. The tight ends, the wide receivers, the running backs, even the quarterbacks. And now they're throwing to the fullback. That's almost not fair.
Brown gets it on the inside. He's dropped around the 34-yard line. The ball carrier gives them 6 yards on the ground. So 2nd down now. The offense needs about 4 for the first. McCown sends a man in motion. He drops back to pass. Throws on the run. The backer picks it off. Well, he looked like he was in the right place at the right time.
Unless you're the quarterback, then he was in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Edwards comes up to the line. 3 wide receivers split out wide. Lynch gets the carry. He's tackled at the 32-yard line. Nice job with the running back. That'll give him 7, maybe 8 yards. Lynch is the single setback.
Blue 45. Blue 45. Let's go.
Tosses it out. They tackle him for a loss, so they're unsuccessful in the attempt to the outside.
Maybe they ought to try and run the other way next time, because defensively a lot of speed on that side, and they certainly had that one bottled up.
Back to throw. Under heavy pressure. And he goes down. That was an excellent play by the defensive end.
Man, that guy has a great jump off the ball. In the league now, we are seeing some of the best athletes in all of football playing the defensive end position, and if you can't get them blocked, you're going to have to start thinking about chipping them with a back or putting a tight end over there.
Here's the kick. He got some distance on it. Again, takes it at the 36. Tackle at the 43-yard line. Not a bad return there.
That was really a good effort. There wasn't a ton of room for him to run, but he was able to get up the field, get a few yards. You never get upset with a punt return guy like that. It wasn't spectacular, but he got the job done.
It's the tailback. He's brought down right around the 42-yard line. A gain of a yard, if anything, on the run. We played a quarter, and our score, the Dolphins 7, the Bills nothing. From their own 43-yard line, the Dolphins line up with 2 tight ends. Gives it off. He didn't get back to the line. No one picked up the linebacker, and it cost them.
And when your defensive line can handle their guys up front and not allow the offensive linemen to get down on the linebackers, it really gives those linebackers a chance to look great.
McCown will look to throw. Pass is complete. He took a shot at the 46-yard line. You can tell these guys practice that play quite a bit.
Yeah, I can remember hearing stories about old-time players in the NFL that literally they could go out in the pitch black and make throws and catches without really even seeing the ball. That's the kind of timing we're seeing today.
He's tackled at the 33, and that was a nice job to pick up the first down.
Nothing makes a defensive coordinator cringe more than seeing that kind of run, because then it sets up the play action, and there's almost no way to stop an offense if you can't stop the run and you have to deal with play action.
McCown set to go to the air with the pass, and it's picked. And that one will now make 2 interceptions he's thrown in this first half.
Not exactly the way he was hoping to start this football game, but plenty of time still remains. He can get himself right back on track.
It's the tailback. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. He was caught with nowhere to go.
This is a pretty good running back, and if you can hem him up like that, pretty impressive.
Edwards comes to the line under center. 2 backs in the eye.
Blue 45. Hey, you get ready to play some D, baby.
And he will lose yardage on the play. Tried to find something, but there wasn't anything there for him.
Yeah, not anything at all. And as a running back, you're probably going back to the huddle going, guys, a little help, please?
Looks to pass. On the run, he throws it. Tackled around the 39-yard line. And that one will end up just a little bit short, Chris, but still a pretty nice pass.
Nice pass, but it's still 4th down. But if I know this offensive coordinator and this head coach, I'm thinking they may go for it here. They've had a big successful play. Why not take advantage of it with this one?
Gets the punt away. He fields the punt at the 20. Cuts back, and he's dropped. On his last drive, the quarterback completed a pass, but to the other team. Throwing another one could be disastrous to this offense. On the ground with a tailback. Brought down at the 29-yard line. Brown gains about 2 yards on the run. They line up at the 29. The Dolphins come out with the offset I.
Blue 45. Blue 45.
Play action. He throws it. Completed. And they get him at the 39-yard line. A good play fake that time.
It really was. I didn't see it. I thought it was a run play. He pulled it out of there and came up with a nice gain.
Come on, man, let's go. 48. Left, 48. Go, left over right. Let's go, D. Hey, nasty. Reload.
Brown on the run. He's tackled around the 39-yard line. Maybe a yard on the run by the halfback. They line up at the 39. They come out with a big set. McCown calls for motion left. There's a play fake. Throws it short. And they can't connect. Third down coming up after that incomplete pass. That brings up 3rd and 10. Ball on their own 39. The backfield is in the offset I formation. He drops back. He throws on the run. Tight coverage, and it's picked off. Tackled at the 38. Great catch by the linebacker.
It's hard to believe that you lose a guy that big. Sometimes those linebackers dropping underneath the cover. Quarterbacks just won't get it right to him.
Gives to the back. Brought down right around the 32-yard line. They get around 5 yards from the halfback. 2nd down and 5 to go. Ball on the 33. The backfield is in the offset I formation.
Tiger. Don't give him a yard. Stay in your lane. Let's get some energy. Let's go.
Fakes the run. Brings it in. He's dropped at the 29-yard line. 4-yard gain on that play fake. Lynch lines up as the deep back, I formation. Setting up play action. Looks down the field. And the receiver is open. They bring him down, and it's 1st and goal. The defense was looking run, and they threw it for a big gain.
Well, when you have a talented running back like this, you always have to account for him. That time, a nice play action pass, open it up down the field.
Drops back, throws off his back foot. Knocked away. Parrish was the intended receiver, but they can't complete the pass. The offense 8 yards away from the end zone here. Buffalo goes with the ace set here.
Navigation system for your car.
Let's go, baby. Get the ball out. Go make this run, baby.
Lynch on the handoff. And they get him at the 6. And the halfback carries for a pickup of 3. Edwards lines up under center. 3 receivers are split out wide. He'll get the call again. He lost yardage on the play. The defense seemed to do everything right there.
And you love to see those linebackers playing downhill like that, not just flowing sideline to sideline, but attacking and trying to get in the backfield.
Kick is up. He's got it. Good kick that time as he puts it right through. And here's your drive summary for that last series. The kick. Again from the 1. Big hit there to bring him down. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game.
48. Right. 48. Watch the run now. Watch the run.
Short pass to his left. He's brought down at the 33. He delivered a nice throw on that drop back, completing it for a pretty good gain.
You know, there aren't many guys who work any harder than this guy, both in the offseason and during the week of practice. He isn't the most physically gifted quarterback I've ever seen, but you can tell the time he puts in the film room, in the weight room, and he understands the game of football.
That was an excellent run there to pick up the first.
Yes, sir. He really found a nice hole, was able to exploit it for a good gain. They're going to have to do a better job getting in those running lanes if they're going to stop him consistently.
Blue 45. Regular. Blue 45. Play smart, man.
He's dropped at the 45. 1 yard on the play.
And that's why you send all those guys to plug up the holes, and that time there were no holes, really, and he was lucky to get anything on the play.
48. 48. Friday. Let's go. Stay right.
He's looking to throw. Gets the pass away. He makes a move, and he's brought down. That pass is good for a first down.
And he had some zip on that one, didn't he? He reared back and threw that one about as hard as he could.
Hey, don't lose the ball. Scatter. That's the run. 388. Now let's see what they got. Hey, defense, get low. Hey, get that ball up.
Drops back on first down. Dumps it out right. And he's knocked out at the 31. The pass play gives them a gain of 6.
Good vision shown by the quarterback on that play to find the open man. You could see him looking around, then checking it down late for a nice pickup.
Blue 45.
McCown has completed every pass on this drive. Excellent open field tackle. Brown picks up around 7 or so with that catch. Good enough for a first down.
You can tell this defense is still thinking about the deep ball. They're playing back, they're playing off these receivers, and those short throws are going to be there until they make a change.
Watch the hard count. It's on 3.
Fakes the run. Short throw to the right. And he's out around the 20-yard line. Short pattern results in a completion for the offense.
You know, that's not one of those plays that's a huge gain by any means, but that's really the essence of an offensive game plan. You have to start hitting some of those short intermediate routes, and that begins to open everything else up.
No one can come up with it, and it's batted away at the last minute by the defender.
Just when it looked like the quarterback might sneak that one in there, a late pass defense and a good play.
Back to throw. Gets the pass out. He's tackled at about the 11. He ran a clean route, and the quarterback got it to him with a good pass, first down.
And you can tell there's a lot of confidence between these two guys. The quarterback has faith in these tough situations to go to that receiver and make big plays.
Let's go, guys. Come on.
Fullback on the inside give. And they get him around the 11-yard line. Gain of under a yard, and that will bring up second down. Nickel back in this time. He's looking to throw. Guns it out. And he caught it. Gets in for the touchdown. And that was a nice connection for the score.
Just a great route that time. No way that he wasn't going to catch that football and score with that one. That was beautiful.
Extra point is good. And we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. He kicks it off. McGee takes it from the 6. Dropped at the 38. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. Miami brings in their nickel package.
Lane 88. Let's get off. Lane 88. Watch the back. Whoever
Drops back. Loads up. And throws it deep to the middle. He aired it out on that last play, but led his receiver a little too far.
And this receiver is a guy that you want to give a chance to make a play on the ball. He's so good at making adjustments while the ball's in the air, but not if you throw it that far.
Lynch on the give. Gains his way to the 46-yard line. A nice job of the running back as they pick up a gain of 8. Single back formation. And they use motion. He fakes it. Almost intercepted. And it'll be 4th down following the pass deflection.
Just terrific play by the defense. They followed the quarterback's eyes, made a quick jump on the ball, and were all over that one.
Gets it away cleanly. It'll go out at the 33-yard line. And they take the field with one thing on their mind, another scoring drive. They hand it off. Brought down at the 33. The running back gets about a yard, maybe less. 2nd down, 10 yards to go. Ball on their own 33. Miami lines up in the offset eye this time. He's dropped at the 33-yard line. And the halfback has nowhere to go. 3rd and 10. Ball on the 33.
Here we go.
The backfield is in the offset I formation. Looks to pass. And they're coming after him. And the back has some running room. They complete the pass, but it won't be enough for the first.
Yeah, that's one of those balls that looks good in the stats for the quarterback because he gets a completion, but for this offense, it's going to bring up 4th down. Huge play defensively to make that stop.
He punts it. And they make the fair catch. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. They line up in a one-back set. Give to the tailback. He's dropped for a loss. That's what you call a great individual effort.
Yeah, it really just throws you off rhythm to have a play that gains nothing. You know, you're going to get something, 2, 3, 4 yards, and it keeps you in that rhythm. But when a defense makes a play like that, it really throws your offense off.
And a pretty smart play call right there.
It really is so much the key to football. You talk all the time about you have to establish the run. Well, there you see why. You establish the run, and then you come with the play-action pass. Just so hard to defend.
Edwards will hand it off. Tackled around the 41-yard line. Lynch gains about 4 yards on the play. Buffalo comes out with 2 tight ends.
Get off, baby, get off. Hey, regular. Come on, man.
They'll go with the run once again. And they get him at the 44-yard line. 3 yards on the run. Buffalo goes with the ace set here.
Regular. It's coming out quick. Hard count.
Sets up the play action. Makes the reception. He's dropped at the 48-yard line. That was a sensational catch. He just showed some great hands on that one.
Yeah, it's a good point, Tom, because anytime you're diving for the football, If you're bobbling that ball at all, as soon as your body hits the ground, typically it jars loose, but a rock-solid catch.
Brought down at the 41-yard line.
You know, Marshawn Lynch may have had a few skeptics when he first came in the league, but anytime you get on this team, you know you're going to have to prove how tough you are. And he's delivered the big plays. He's delivered on the physical play. He hasn't backed down from anybody, and he always seems to do it with a little smile on his face. He's having fun playing the game of football.
Zebra!
Looks to pass. He throws right. He's wide open. And they get him at the 33-yard line. Pickup of 8 on the pass. Buffalo lines up in a shotgun set. Buffalo using an audible. He drops back to pass. Throws it short. Tackled at about the 30-yard down. Let's see, this time just run it for the first.
Yeah, after that good pickup on first down, now the decision's going to be, do we stay with this power football? Do you go a little play action and try and hit something big?
Rockets it out. Brought down around the 20-yard line. Great pickup for the first on that one.
And really what makes NFL football so special is the ability of these quarterbacks to throw it and these great receivers to catch it. That's just fun to watch.
The Bills just took their first time out. First down now and 10 to go. Just a minute to go in the first half of play. Lynch gets it on the inside. And he's drilled at the 16. Lynch picks up about 4 yards on the play. Drops back. Throws while on the run. Oh, and he has it go right through his hands. He just got in there and knocked the ball loose.
Yeah, he'll be lucky if the ball is all he knocked loose with that hit. He may have lost a few teeth as well.
Thank you.
He's looking to throw. Looks left, throws. Defense pushes him out of bounds at the 8. Chris, they love to run that play.
Yeah, that's one, if you study this team on tape, you're going to see them go to that in the clutch, and it worked again.
Looking to throw. Passes to the end zone. The pass falls incomplete. Not a good pass that time, Chris. He forced it right into the coverage.
Whoa, that was really lucky that one wasn't picked off. Not a good decision at all there.
Green 88! Green 88! Right!
Looks to pass. He brings it in. Touchdown. The coaches have to be happy with that.
Yeah, I guess they are. Anytime you draw up a play and it works to perfection like that, everybody's happy except the defense.
Set down. The kick is up. Point after is good. And now we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. Not a bad kick. Again from the 5. Great cut. Hit and dropped at the 34. The defense played exceptionally well the last time this offense had the ball. The Dolphins line up with 3 wide. Looking to throw. Crosses the line. Great open field tackle. Just a short gain that time after the scramble.
Well, it beats a sack anyway. If it's not there, just pull the thing down, get what you can, and then take your lumps.
Back to pass. Passes the ball. Tackled at the 48-yard line. A nice completion to the tight end.
I always thought tight ends were sort of like pacifiers for babies, you know, just about the time that you need a little security blanket, you know where to go.
They'll throw on first down. Scans the field. Hit him in the hands, but he can't hang on. And he just managed to get a piece of it. Nice play by the defender.
And as a receiver, you really have to do a better job of coming back to the football at that point. You have to help the quarterback.
Back to throw. Short throw to the left. Stiff arms, and the defender still makes the tackle. Looks to be a good gain of 10 or so on the slant that time.
Let's go.
Brown alone in the backfield. They motion to the right. It's a pass on 3rd and short. Dumps it out right. And they get him at the 38. They hurry to the line. McCown comes to the line under center. Single back formation this time. Looks to pass. It's tipped. And as we head to halftime, score is 14-10. Decent kick. Taken at the 5. Dropped at the 27. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game. He fakes it. Gets the throw off. Hits him square in the hands, but he fails to bring it in. Second down now with 10 to go. Looks like 3 wideouts this time.
Bang right, bang right. What you doing? 48. Wrong. Let's be harder than they are. Hey, let's get the ball up.
They hand it off. He's dropped at the 29-yard line. And he gets a yard on the run. From their own 29-yard line. Buffalo lines up with 3 receivers in the shotgun formation. Gives it off. And it looks short from up here. Is that the right call to make?
Yeah, that's because the offense shouldn't have called a run there. That's sort of a give-up play. You know, you hear people talk about, well, we're just going to run one in there and punt the football away. I'm just not made that way. I'm an old offensive guy. I say, let's sling it.
Punts it, and he got a good one here. Again, fields it at the 22. He's tackled around the 49-yard line. That was a complete breakdown of the coverage there.
Yeah, I don't know if I would say complete. They did at least chase him down, though, before he scored. These guys have got to start doing a little bit better job on this kick coverage team, though.
Little handoff. Brought down about the 43-yard line. Brown picks up about 7 yards on the halfback draw. Second down now, 3 yards to go. Ball on the 44. They line up in an I. McCown takes it back. He wasn't set when he threw. That was a great diving catch.
You know, sometimes a quarterback can make a wide receiver look good, and sometimes the receiver makes the quarterback look good. That time, that receiver made a brilliant catch.
Looked like someone might have jumped.
Full start, offense.
He needs to pay a little better attention to what he's doing out there.
I think those
First
are
down.
just embarrassing. You go back to the huddle and you hang your head and you give it, sorry. Sometimes those linemen look like little kids when they come back after penalties.
Tango off the top. Get your hands up front.
He's looking to throw. Short throw to the right. Fumble. The dive on the fumble. Big-time play by this defense.
And wide receivers are so used to making jukes and moves out there, and sometimes they just get loose with the football. That one's stripped away, and that's a big play.
They'll go to work at the 38. The Bills go with the I formation. He drops back to pass. Brings this one in. And they get him at midfield. They just couldn't get to the quarterback in time.
It's one of the dangers. You bring those extra defenders trying to get after the quarterback, and you're going to leave some man coverage on the outside. That time the quarterback able to take advantage.
Lynch on the right side. He fights forward to about the 49. Lynch comes away with about 2 yards on the counter play. From the 49-yard line. The Bills set up in the gun.
Blue 45.
Drops back. Looking for a receiver. Oh, you got to catch that. Here's a 3rd and 8 situation. Ball on the 49. Lynch is the lone setback. 3 receivers in the formation. He drops back to pass. Gets it off. He's tackled at the 41-yard line. Pretty good gain on that completion, but it won't be enough for the first.
And you could see the defense that time. They knew exactly where those first down chains were. They were going to allow some underneath passes, but then came up and made the tackle, and that's going to bring up 4th down. Big play that time.
Punts it, and he got a good one here. Down in the end zone for a touchback. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. Little handoff. He's dropped right around the 20-yard line. So at the most, he gains a few inches.
As a quarterback, you really want to make that pre-snap read, and it's kind of hard to not see the middle linebacker. He came on the blitz that time, and sometimes you just need to get out of a play like that.
Play fake. Throws it short. And they get him around the 29-yard line. That's his 4th catch. 3rd and a yard now. The Dolphins come out with the offset eye. Give to the tailback. Brought down at the 30. Got a couple, but will still be short of the marker.
Yeah, and for a minute it looked like he might slip out of there, but the defense got there. The pursuit was all over it, and they made a nice stop.
Gets the punt away. It'll go out at the 49. They had to punt it away on their previous drive. Buffalo comes out with 2 tight ends. On the ground with a tailback. He gets out to about the 48-yard line. The back gets 3 on the carry.
Boy, he just took a shot on that one. As a running back, the last thing in the world you want is a short gain and a big hit.
Green, 2 man. They're gonna run. What's the call? No, you're good. Zebra.
Back to throw. Rifles it out there. And it's intercepted by the backer. And that will make his 2nd of the game.
And I know what he's thinking out there. He's trying to push the ball down the field, but you can't do that. You just have to read the coverage. If it's not there, check it down, be patient.
He's looking to throw. Looking for an open man. Catch is made. Tackled around the 41-yard line. Just a short, efficient throw that time.
Yeah, a true sign of patience on the offensive side. You let the play develop. You find the open receiver. Maybe he takes a look down the field. It's not there. Just go ahead and take that safe throw.
He drops back. Gets the ball away. He's tackled around the 33-yard line. So the pass is complete for an 8-yard gain and a first down.
Sometimes those quick little throws are great for the offensive linemen too, because they don't have to stand in there and try and protect the quarterback for 4 or 5 seconds.
Fasano is the man in motion. Brown takes it up the middle. He's dropped right around the 32-yard line. Almost got a yard. That'll bring up second down. Second down now with 10 to go. Ball on the 33. Brown is the single setback. They'll keep it on the ground again. Hit hard at the 28-yard line. Brown comes away with 5 yards on the carry.
All right, now let's get a little
Out of the
shotgun,
shotgun.
have a little bit of fun.
And they'll run him again. He gets out to about the 28-yard line. So they tried to push it ahead, but the defense stopped them short of first down.
Looked like one of those old-fashioned rugby scrums there. A lot of big bodies piled together and nowhere for the running back to go.
Set down. The kick is up. I think that guy needs to go back to the sideline and practice a few more kicks. As a kicker, you have to be ready at a second's notice to be able to step out on the field and make those kind of field goals, and it didn't appear he was completely ready for that one, and the result was a miss. And the score remains the Dolphins 14, the Bills 10. And they get him at the 39-yard line. He picks up about 4 yards on the play. They line up at the 39. Buffalo comes out with an I formation.
Blue 45! Blue 45! Gotcha! Come on! Zebra!
He's looking to throw. He throws a bullet out to his left. He's down the sideline. To the 10. He's in for the score. They hooked up for a long touchdown.
I don't care what you say. Anytime you see a big pass play like that, I think it's as pretty as anything that happens in sports anywhere.
And this attempt will give them a 3-point advantage. Extra point is good. Buffalo is up a field goal. He kicks it off. From the 7. He's hammered at the 34. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. The Dolphins come out in the ace formation. Brown gets the carry. Dropped behind the line. Tried the run, but there was nothing available.
And if you can make a running back hesitate just a little, that time you could see there really was no hole, and the running back was just fishing for a place to go.
Blue 45! Let's go! Blue 45! Right!
Little handoff. Tackled around the 37-yard line. Brown gains about 4 yards on the play. We've got a 3rd and 6. Ball on the 37-yard line. The Dolphins set up in the gun. Again in motion. Looks to pass. He's under a heavy rush. He's brought down right around the 46-yard line. Nice pass play.
It really was in the 80s that we first started seeing offenses throwing the ball to the fullback. You know, for so many years, those guys were just big blockers.
Blue 45!
They'll throw on first down. He throws right. Oh, you can't blame the quarterback there. Oh my, the quarterback is lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
Yeah, you try and fit some of those into some tight holes, and every once in a while, you're going to get one pick, but that was a pretty good play by the defense.
McCown calls for motion left. They're going to pitch it. He's going to be tackled for a loss. Tried to go off tackle, but the defense was waiting right there.
A lot of defensive coordinators really believe in trying to take away the inside gaps and force the back to bounce to the outside, believing that in this league, in this day and age, there's too much speed to really be effective going outside.
Brown on the run. Brought down right around the 48-yard line. And that will bring up a fourth down.
Well, that's just a big run stop right there. You have a very proud defensive line that was just going to take control of that situation.
Punts it, and he got a good one here. The ball will go into the end zone for a touchback. They were able to score through the air the last time they had the ball. Let's see what they planned for this drive. Lynch gets the call. He's dropped at the 23. So a pickup of maybe 3. That brings up second down. They line up at the 23. Edwards comes to the line under center. Single set backfield this time. He gets another carry. And they get him at the 24-yard line. Less than a yard, and that makes it third down. Buffalo sets up in the eye. On the delay. Brought down behind the line. The interior defensive lineman got off the ball very well on that one.
You know, and typically that works for the offensive line because they're trying to simulate a pass set, allow those guys to get into their rush lanes and simply push them past the ball carrier. That time they pushed him right into the ball carrier.
Mormon kicks it away, and did he ever get a hold of this one? Again, takes it at the 33. I'm sure they would have liked to have gotten a little better return out of him there.
Yeah, that certainly wasn't one of his best efforts there. Maybe if he would have gotten a little more help from his blockers, he could have broken one out of there. You know, sometimes it just takes one good block to create a seam to get one up the field.
And the whistle will blow this one dead. Here's the call.
Full start, offense.
He moved a little early on that one.
I used to always think that offensive linemen should go to the line of scrimmage and hold up either one finger or two fingers and look down when they get confused.
Drops back. Throws on the run. And he made a great open field tackle. The coverage opened up on the left side of the field, and he took advantage.
You could see that he was more concerned about the pressure coming from the left side. His eyes stayed focused to that side, and he was able to get the completion down the field.
McCown hands it off. Brought down at about the 39-yard line. So at the most, he gains a few inches. That'll bring up third down. The Bills line up with a nickelback. Nice play fake. The quarterback is dropped.
Not much point in going for this one. I expect to see him punt it away here.
Parrish will be the return man. He punts it. Makes the fair catch. Their last drive ended with a 3 and out. They'll go to work at the 23-yard line. 1st and 10.
There you go, G. Turn it up. 48. Now let's see what they got. Which way, Rodney Slam? Scatter.
It's the tailback. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they wind up in reverse that time. Good push by the defense.
And when the defense gets that kind of penetration, it just disrupts everything for an offense. They have to get that guy blocked.
Blue 45. Blue 45. Come on.
Edwards hands it off. And he's hammered at the 26-yard line. He carries the ball for 3, maybe 4 yards. Edwards lines up under center. 3 receivers are split out wide. Tosses it out. He doesn't get back to the line. What happened on that series, Chris?
The defense was good and the offense stunk, Tom. What else you need to know?
And watch out, they're going to bring the heat right here. Punts it. Again, fields it at the 40. Down the sideline. What a hit. I don't think he even saw that guy. He almost was able to take that one back for a score.
Man, that guy is fast. I'd hate to be one of those coverage guys trying to chase him down. A couple more steps, and he would have definitely been gone for 6.
Hands it to the back. He didn't get back to the line. Looked for a seam, but he wasn't able to find anything.
And let's give credit to the defense. They had a great push there. They got in the backfield, took control of their own gaps.
This one appeared to be on the offense.
Full start, offense.
That penalty will move them back a bit.
That's just sloppy play there. You have to be able to concentrate in these situations. You're just giving away yardage.
McCown back to throw. He throws it. Mitchell knocks it down. The defender got there in time to break that play up.
He did. He was able to get his hands on the ball, but if he had missed that one might have turned into a really big play.
Drops back. Looks for a man open. With the catch. He's dropped around the 12-yard line. Good pickup there.
Boy, that's a tough throw and catch that time. Tight coverage, able to thread it in there, and good play by the receiver.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 12-yard line. The Dolphins come out with the offset eye. And they use motion. They'll give it off here. He's brought down at the 6. They call his number and he carries for 6 yards. The Dolphins line up with an offset eye backfield. He'll get it again. Brought down at the 2. That was a good effort by the back to pick up the...
And as a play caller, when you see a successful running play like that, it makes you a little more confident to call it the next time.
Brown gets the ball. He's hammered in the backfield. Nothing doing. They stop him for a loss.
And I really like the discipline of this defense. You never see these guys trying to do too much. They control their gaps, and that time there was nowhere to go.
He's dropped around the 3-yard line. Didn't get much, and so it'll be 3rd down. 3rd and goal. A score here will put them ahead. Single back formation, 3 wide receivers. Sets up the play action. Touchdown, and that puts them on top. That was a nice touchdown catch by the tight end.
And it's not like the defense doesn't know that this guy is a main threat down here on the goal line, but he's just too good. He's too big, and he makes plays.
They'll look to tack on the extra point. The snap, set down, the kick is up. Here's a quick look at the drive summary. Not a bad kick. McGee has it at the 5. What a move! Drilled at the 33-yard line. They were forced to punt on their last drive. First down now and 10 to go. Ball on the 33. The Bills come out with the offset eye. Here's the give. He's brought down at the 38. Lynch picks up about 4 yards on the play. Ace backfield this time.
48. Let's go quick games. 44 press. 44 press. What? Let's go, fellas. Let's go.
Drops back to pass. Makes the throw out to his right. Bats it away. A great play by the defense to knock the ball away.
And these defenders have been close all day. You better be careful if you're the quarterback. One of those is going to turn into an interception.
Let's go, y'all. Let's go.
Edwards hands it off. It appears to be short. Excellent job by the defense to force a 3-and-out.
Always thought the most important portion of any drive was that first down. It gives you a little offensive momentum going, but anytime you go 3-and-out, it is so tough on your defense. A lot of times 3-and-outs translates to points against your team and a tired defense.
Punts it from the 15. Out of bounds at the 32-yard line. They gave up way too many yards on the return there, wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, without a doubt. As part of the coverage team now, you've got to free yourself from that blocker as quickly as possible. And if you can't do that, you're going to give up some big returns.
And they drop him for the sack. And that was a nice play to get in there for the sack.
The key to playing defense is getting good penetration. If you can make that quarterback move around sometimes, even if you don't get to him like they did on that play, you can still disrupt an offense.
Blue 45.
Drops back. Goes through his read. Makes the catch. Tackled at the 43-yard line. He gunned that one in there for the first down, didn't he?
He really did. And when you watch a guy throw a ball that hard, they don't move their arm any faster. You see him driving off that back leg. That was a pretty pass.
They'll give it off here. Hit and drop behind the line. He couldn't get anywhere on that one.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to admit defeat on a play as a running back and just try and get that thing back to the line of scrimmage.
Lining up with 3 wide.
Blue 45. Blue 45.
McCown will look to pass. Pass is right, and it's completed. And they get him at the 25. And the wideout gets a chance to show what he can do.
With show being the operative word there, it has been a show watching this guy from the beginning of his career.
They line up at the 25. I formation here. It's the tailback. He's tackled at the 24-yard line. A 1-yard gain by the halfback. It's 2nd down and 9 to go. Ball on the 24-yard line. Brown lines up as the single back.
Watch the switch. Blue 45. Blue 45. Come on, come on, come on. You got it. Overwatch, red man.
Give to the tailback. He gets out to about the 22-yard line. A 1-yard gain.
And they really ran right into the blitz. That's a time that a veteran quarterback should have changed the play at the line of scrimmage. You could see the blitz coming. He didn't audible and only came away with a short gain.
McCown hands it left. He's going to be tackled for a loss. Cornerback did a nice job recognizing the play and getting in there for the stop.
For me, there's nothing more impressive in football than to see a cover cornerback able to come up and make the stops on the run. That's a complete football player.
And it's good. He makes that one pretty easily and puts it through for 3 points. The kick. It's fielded at the 2. Brought down at the 29-yard line. They could do nothing against this defense on their previous drive. Single back formation. Feeds it to the back. He fights forward to about the 30. That run picked up a yard, maybe less.
Tom, that was a run blitz on that play. They brought the middle linebacker effectively, filling all the gaps, and there was simply nowhere for the running back to go.
Stay inside right here.
Play action. Scans the field, and it's knocked down. The defender was able to get a hand on it.
And really, that came as a result of pretty physical play at the line of scrimmage. They're banging these guys around and not letting them get into their routes.
Drops back. Dumps it out left. Goes out of bounds at the 33-yard line. Lynch grabs that one for a gain of 3 on the play.
I thought he got that.
Punts it. And they make the fair catch. The offense takes the field, hoping to come away with more than just a field goal on this drive. Brown alone in the backfield.
Blue 45. Blue 45. Kobe 32. Kobe 32. Come on.
They give it to the tailback. Brought down at the 29-yard line. Brown picks up 5 yards with the carry. 2nd and 5. Single back formation, 3 wide receivers. He's brought down at the 30. That's a 1-yard pickup.
Man, oh man, that's what those defensive guys live for right there. A shot like that, and then they always get up and have a little something to say to you as you're going back to the huddle.
He fakes it. He's under pressure. And it's incomplete. The defense had their number during that last series as they go 3 and out.
And it really looked like the defense won the battle up front. The big guys controlling the line of scrimmage made the difference there.
CD changer for your home or vehicle.
Punts it. And they make the fair catch. The defense could do no wrong the last time this team had the ball.
Stay on side. Close right.
Buffalo goes with the ace set here.
Hey, pick 6 right here. Pick 6. Bump in. Scatter, scatter, scatter.
Edwards gives it up the middle. And they get him around the 27-yard line. Lynch gets about a yard on the play.
Oh, here we go.
It's 2nd down and 9 to go.
Keep playing, fellas.
The Bills line up with 3 wide.
Watch it. Blue 45. Blue 45.
He drops back to pass. Throws left. And he catches it. Brought down around the 39-yard line. And a great pass by the quarterback to convert for the first.
And what we're seeing out of this quarterback is a variety of throws. Yes, he has the ability to zip it in there when he needs to, but we've also seen some touch throws, a very complete repertoire.
Setting up play action. Is there for the catch. He's brought down right around the 48-yard line. Strong, accurate throw leads to a pretty good gain.
Now, they didn't pick up the first down that time, but you drop back, you make a good throw like that. Now you're in position to try and pick up this first down.
Here's the give. He's dropped at about the 47-yard line. 4-yard gain on the play. The Bills line up with two tight ends. Gets rid of the ball. Brought down at the 40. And simply a great throw there.
Yeah, that really was a nice touch that time. Perfect sort of combination of velocity and touch. A very catchable ball thrown by this quarterback so that you don't have to overly focus on what you're doing and you can get your eyes back down the field, try and get a good run after the catch.
Toss. And they get him right around the 38-yard line. 1-yard gain on the play, and that makes it third down. Buffalo goes with the ace set here. Edwards hands off. They will be short. The offensive line didn't get much of a push on that play, and the runner was stuffed.
Well, that's what happens when defensively you get every gap covered. There is simply nowhere to go with the football. No chance for the running back that time.
Lynch gets the call again. Tackled at the 37. And they have a pretty nice drive going.
And the most important part of it is they've been able to get it done on the ground. Now that's 5 rushes so far on this drive and a first down.
Edwards is looking to stay perfect on this drive. Batted away. Parrish was unable to make the catch on that pass attempt. Second down now with 10 to go. Ball on the 37. Lynch is the lone setback with 4 receivers in the formation. He drops back to pass. Throws a bullet. To the 10. He gets in for 6. He's now got 3 touchdown passes in the game.
And that last one was the best of the bunch, if you ask me. Great throw, great catch.
And this for the tie. Here's the kick. Up and good. And here's your drive summary for that last series. Decent kick. He'll return it from the 3. They get him at the 23-yard line. The defense played exceptionally well the last time this offense had the ball. McCown is lined up under center. Only one in the backfield this time. Gives to the back. What an open field tackle. The running back gets about a yard, maybe less. From their own 23-yard line. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Drops back. Throws it out. And it's caught. He's dropped around the 31-yard line. Pretty nice pickup on the pass that time.
And that's simply good design and execution on the pattern. They work hard all week in practice to make sure that on game day they have that timing down perfectly.
He drops back to pass. He decides to run. He's dropped in the open field and a pickup of about 2 from their own 33-yard line. The Dolphins line up with an offset I backfield. Little handoff. And he makes it out to about the 34-yard line. A 1-yard gain by the halfback. From their own 34-yard line. McCown, 4 receivers lined up here. He drops back, surveys the field. He's sacked. They really seem to be having a tough time stopping him so far.
Well, that's sack number 2 for him. There's no question now. You've got to change your game plan. You're not getting it done with one-on-one blocking. Have to give some help. Have to get the quarterback feeling a little more confident back there.
Lack of concentration as it bounces away. Hagan was unable to make the catch on that pass attempt.
Without proper credentials are subject to ejection and arrest.
Fields is the punter. It's away, and it's a booming punt. Parrish fields it at the 30. He's brought down right around the 34-yard line. The offense lines up and is looking to score again after a successful trip to the end zone on their last drive. First down, looking to throw. Short throw to the left. Holiday bats it away. What an effort out there. He just got his hands in there and broke it up.
I love watching the closing speed of this defense. When they see the ball, they go get it.
Close right, Lucy. Come on, D. 48. Get him, 48. Let's go, D. Other side.
Drops back. He needs to get the pass off. And they get him around the 47-yard line. A nice-looking play that time.
Yeah, when you see the blitz, you have to understand your own protections, because if your protection is sliding away from the blitz, you have no choice but to get it out of there to the hot receiver.
Comes down with it. We have 2 minutes left to play in this game. He's put up some nice yardage.
He sure has, but throwing for 300 yards probably isn't quite the same feat it used to be. You know, there's so many rule changes now. The offensive linemen can do a little more holding, use their hands more. Of course, you can't hit the receivers, but it's still a nice landmark.
Passes. He makes another catch. Brought down at the 12. You just can't let him get the ball, can you? That reception put him over 100 yards.
And this receiver just looks so confident catching the football. You know, if you really believe in your hands, it gives your eyes a chance to look away and try to make some runs after the catch. This guy knows he's going to make every catch and do it solidly.
He's brought down at the 11. 1 yard gain on the play. That'll bring up second down. 10 yards from a score here. Buffalo sets up in the I. Rolling right. It's completed. Tackled at the 3. The defense didn't have a chance on that one. Great throw that time.
Yeah, really not much a defense can do when you get a guy that can throw the football like that. You know, you get yourselves in position defensively, you think you're in the right spot, you're going to make a play, and a guy makes a throw like that and you go, hey, that's a good throw.
Kick is up and right down the middle. And we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. He kicks it. He's tackled at the 23. Down 3, under 2 minutes to go. It doesn't get much more exciting than this.
Well, there's really no other way to put it. The game is on the quarterback's shoulders at this point, and the first down is always the most difficult to get. Once you get that one, a lot of times the momentum really gets on your side.
Short throw to the right. And they get him at about the 33-yard line. That pass put him over 300 yards for the game.
And what's really impressed me has been his accuracy. He's been squeezing the ball into some tight situations all game. His accuracy has just been tremendous.
And he spiked it. They'll face second down and 10. Ball on the 34-yard line. Looking to throw. Passes over the middle. Picked off, and that should do it. He's dropped at the 38. And they really could have done without that.
Just when you started to think this offense was starting to find themselves, they have a chance here late in the game, you throw an ugly pick, that's a disaster.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 38-yard line. And this should be a kneel down as they just try to kill the clock.
Here we go. Blue 45. Blue 45. That's a hard count. It's on 3. Watch the run now. Watch the run.
And they will kneel down to try to run out the clock. They line up at the 39.
Come on.
We should just see the quarterback take a knee right here, winding down the rest of this clock.
Zebra. 388. 388. Screen. Left call. Close left. Switch. Freeze it. Hut. What you doing? Hey, man. Let's go. What's the draw? Come on. Let's go. I got you. Top 7. Regular. Wow. Empty.
And this has been a good one. Our final score is the Bills 27, the Dolphins 24.
Denver, Colorado, home of Invesco Field, where over 76,000 fans have gathered for this one between Miami and Denver. Now we'll go to Tom Hammond and Chris Collinsworth for the opening kickoff. Tom?
It will be clear and mild for today's game. Hello, folks. Tom Hammond and Chris Collinsworth getting set for this one. Well, get your bowl of popcorn, your favorite beverage, get settled in. We're just about ready for the opening kick. Drop at the 27. And we'll see how their offense has prepared for this matchup as they come onto the field for the first time.
Let's go get it.
McCown lines up under center. 3 receivers are split out wide.
Blue 45. Come on, D. Let's get off the field now. Screen. Hut. We'll make this run, baby.
Gives it off. He's dropped for a loss.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
And so the defense
First
gives
down.
up some yards after the flag.
And I know this is a game of emotion, and if you're not emotional on the football field, you're going to get beat anyway, but you can't let your emotions get away from you.
Gives it off. Brought down at the 43-yard line. And he picks up about 4. That brings up second down. It's 2nd and 6 coming up. Ball on the 43-yard line. Brown alone in the backfield. McCown hands it off straight ahead. He's brought down right around the 50-yard line. He found a little daylight and was able to break free for the first.
In the NFL, if you can run the ball for 7 yards and a first down, it just puts so much pressure on the defense because now they have to play the run and they have to play the pass.
Dropped behind the line. tried the run, but there was nothing available.
And if you can make a running back hesitate just a little, that time you could see there really was no hole, and the running back was just fishing for a place to go.
He drops back, makes the short throw. Incomplete pass this time. Wilford was the intended receiver, but they can't complete the pass. 3rd and 10. The Dolphins line up in the gun. 3 wide receivers are split out. Back to pass. Throws it short. He's there for the catch. He's dropped at the 40. And for as good of a catch as that was, this offense now has to deal with a 4th down. Royal is the deep man awaiting the return. He punts it. Into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start this drive at the 20. 1st down now and 10 to go.
Reload. Let's get him right here. Blue 45. Blue 45. Come on, man. Right.
They keep it on the ground with the tailback. Stiff arms, and the defender still makes the tackle. Young gets 3 yards on the carry. They line up at the 23. From the gun.
Scatter. 388. Let's go left. Let's go. We didn't make a play.
He drops back. He throws left. And the pass is knocked away. Young was the intended receiver, but they can't complete the pass.
3rd down.
Come on, G. Real.
Cutler lines up under center. Only 1 man back here.
48.
Denver sends a man in motion.
Come on now.
Fakes the run. Drops the sure pick. And the pass will fall incomplete. 4th down coming up.
And those are the kind of big 3rd down plays you have to have on defense to get the ball back and give your team a chance on offense.
He gets it away. It'll go out at the 46-yard line. They couldn't do anything against this defense on their last drive, and they were forced to punt. They'll throw on 1st down. On the run, he throws it. Brought down around the 32-yard line. A nice-looking play that time.
Yeah, when you see the blitz, you have to understand your own protections, because if your protection is sliding away from the blitz, you have no choice but to get it out of there to the hot receiver.
Drops back on 1st down. Passes it out. He makes another catch. Tackled at the 19-yard line. That was a good-looking throw.
Yeah, great throw, but maybe even a better read. He understood by watching what the defense did after the snap of the football exactly where to go with that ball.
It's the tailback. Finally make the tackle, and it will be 1st and goal. And that was a nice job to pick up the 1st down.
Nothing makes a defensive coordinator cringe more than seeing that kind of run, because then it sets up the play action, and there's almost no way to stop an offense. If you can't stop the run, then you have to deal with play action.
He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. Tried to find something, but there wasn't anything there for him.
Yeah, not anything at all. And as a running back, you're probably going back to the huddle going, guys, a little help, please?
Looks to pass. To the end zone. They'll score. Touchdown. The coaches have to be happy with that one.
Yeah, I guess they are. Anytime you draw up a play and it works to perfection like that, everybody's happy except the defense.
And the point after is good. And now we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. He kicks it off. Royal has it at the 5. And he's drilled. What a hit. They were forced to punt on their last drive. Cutler comes to the line under center. They'll line up in the I formation. Young gets the call. He's dropped at the 33, a pickup of about 3.
Well, that was the perfect time for them to call a blitz. They got in there, filled up all the gaps, brought down the running back for a short gain.
Up the middle. He lost yardage on the play. The defense just ate up that play.
Well, those defenders get paid too, and every once in a while they win the battle. Clearly that time they were all over this offensive line.
Fakes to the back. Pass is off target. The pass falls incomplete, and that'll bring up 4th down. 4th down. The Broncos line up to punt. Again, back to return it. They get this one off, and it's a great kick. Again, takes it at the 25. He makes a move, and he's brought down. He got everything he could, but there really wasn't much there.
Yeah, he really didn't have much of a chance at all to make anything happen there. I mean, I know this guy's a dangerous punt return guy, but you can't do it on your own.
Roger. 48. Let's go 48. 44 press. 44 press. Let's go, y'all. Let's go.
Here's the give. He's tackled around the 32-yard line. Brown gets 3 yards on the play. 2nd and 7. Ball on the 32-yard line. The Dolphins come out in a single back formation. Drops back. Throws out left. At the 40, at the 30, to the 20, to the 10. He's in. Touchdown. He took the short pass and just beat everyone to the end zone.
Well, we always talk about the yak, the yards after the catch, and when you have a guy with this kind of speed, the yak is pretty intimidating.
They come on the field to attempt the extra point. The kick is up, and the point after is good. He kicks it. Fielded at the 4. They can't bring him down. He's hammered at the 29-yard line. The defense could do no wrong the last time this team had the ball. They'll come out in the I.
Tennessee.
They give it to the tailback. Brought down at the 35. Gain of 6 on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down. So 2nd down now. The offense needs about 4 for the first.
Bang right. Let's go on. Come on. 48. 48. Watch the out. I want the screen.
Drops back. He rolls right. There for the reception. And they get him at the 41-yard line. Nice job getting that pass out of there, and he picks up the 1st down.
Yeah, smart play call that time by the offense. He could tell by the pre-snap read that short throw was going to be there, and he took advantage.
388. Hey, don't get that ball out. Nickel.
They'll throw on 1st down. Scans the field. Pass completed. He's tackled around the 32-yard line. A great play by the receiver.
Yeah, I don't know about you, Tom, but I've always felt that wide receivers were probably the most underpaid guys in the league.
New 45. Let's get off.
Strong throw. Tackle at the 14. That pass is good for a first down.
And he had some zip on that one, didn't he? He reared back and threw that one about as hard as he could.
Keep coming. Zebra, zebra. Wide, Trent, you all right?
He'll get the call again. He's dropped around the 6-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup.
You know, one of the dangers of blitzing is that if you can break that first line of the defense, now you just don't have the pursuit in behind it to stop the run.
Blue 45. Blue 45. Friday.
They hand it off. Stiff arms, and he's brought down. Young gains about 2 yards on the run.
Man, oh man, that's what those defensive guys live for right there. A shot like that, and then they always get up and have a little something to say to you as you're going back to the huddle.
Passes, end zone. The tight end comes up with a catch or a touchdown.
Quarterbacks love throwing to those big tight ends on the goal line. It is just an easier target, easier to find those guys.
The kick is up. Point after is good. Here's a quick look at the drive summary. Not a bad kick. From the 7. They get him at the 29-yard line. Their previous 2 trips downfield were a success, and they take the field hoping for a third. They come out with a big set. They'll give it off here. Gains his way to the 40-yard line. They caught the defense out of position on that run.
And this defense may be a little susceptible to that kind of a thing. They're so aggressive running to the football. That time they flowed downhill, got caught on the counter, lucky to contain that one for what it was.
McCown with the give. And they get him around the 41-yard line. The running back gains 2 yards on the carry. They line up at the 41. The defense is in the dime. There are 3 down linemen. McCown drops to throw. Looks for a man open. The backer picks it off. He's tackled at the 44-yard line. Well, he looked like he was in the right place at the right time.
Unless you're the quarterback, then he was in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Looks like 3 wideouts this time.
Blue 45. Blue 45. Keep playing. Tiger. Stay inside.
Drops back to pass. Looking for an open man. Knocked loose. Jackson was the intended receiver, but they can't complete the pass.
Please contact a guest service ambassador.
Second down, 10 yards to go. Denver lines up in the offset eye this time. He's under pressure. Can't connect on the pass. Young was unable to make the catch on that pass attempt. They line up at the 44. Denver goes with the ace set here. Back to throw. He throws on the run. Tackled right around the 38-yard line. And that one was completed for a solid gain.
Solid gain, yes, but no first down on that play. So now it's going to bring up a decision on the part of the offense. Defensively, I think they executed that one exactly the way they wanted to.
He punts it. So this one goes into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. Quarterback threw a pick on their last drive. Let's see if he's able to shake it off. McCown with 3 wide receivers. Sets up the play action. Passes it. Just clanks right off his hands. And they can't complete the first down pass attempt. Second down coming up.
Within a 9-foot by 18-foot space.
Offset I formation in the backfield.
For vehicles to hang over onto the sidewalk. And he just got hammered. They get 2 yards.
Not very often in a game does a defender get a clean shot like that on a running back. Typically, the running back didn't see it coming to take that kind of a shot.
McCown back to throw. There for the catch. He's dropped at about the 39-yard line. He shows no hesitation and gets it in there to get the first down.
Yeah, you wouldn't hesitate either if you were standing back there in the pocket. I say the heck with it. Get it out of there fast. Let somebody else handle it for a little while.
They'll keep it on the ground again. Cuts back and he's dropped. 5-yard gain. That'll bring up second down. 2nd and 5 coming up here. Ball on the 45. The Dolphins line up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers are split out. Looks to pass. Passes to his left. He's tackled at about the 47-yard line. Nice little pitch and catch with the wideout.
Patience for a wide receiver is just so key. He's able to manipulate that defense, set them up one play, come back with the exact same look, and break off of it the next. Beautifully run.
They hand it off again. Brought down behind the line. Looked for a seam, but he wasn't able to find anything.
And let's give credit to the defense. They had a great push there. They got in the backfield, took control of their own gaps.
Again with the run. He's brought down at the 42. A gain of around 7 for the back. That brings up another 3rd down attempt. The Dolphins line up with 3 wide. There's a play fake. Makes the grab. Brought down at the 32-yard line. The defense was looking run, and they threw it for a big gain.
Well, when you have a talented running back like this, you always have to account for him. That time, a nice play-action pass, open it up down the field.
He drops back to pass. Pass is complete. He's dropped at the 23-yard line, and they completed for a gain of 9 on the slant route.
If you're going to play man-to-man coverage against this team, you're going to have to take away that slant route. That time they hit it for a big play.
The Dolphins motion to the left side. Pitch out. They bring him down, and it's 1st and goal. The defense has to come up with a way to slow down this rushing game.
And now's when things get really difficult for a defense because you begin to understand you're not stopping the run. So as you bring defenders closer to that line of scrimmage, you really take a chance on giving up a big play.
He's brought down at the 10. He barely got it past the line of scrimmage that time. That brings up 2nd down. 2nd and goal now. The Dolphins line up in an I formation. Back to pass. Makes the catch. Touchdown. Is this a result of blown coverage Or is he just that much better than everyone?
You know, blown coverage could explain 1, maybe 2 touchdowns, but 3? I think we have to put that more in the talent category.
Extra point is good. And here's your drive summary for that last series. The kick. Taken at the 5. Still going. Drilled at the 24-yard line. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game.
Tiger.
They'll throw on first down. Throws while on the run. And they get him at the 39-yard line. That's the arm strength we've been talking about all week.
And you know the amazing thing about this guy, we all talk about his arm strength, but did you see how fluid that delivery was? He didn't even look like he was trying to throw it hard.
Hey, never quit, fellas. Come on, baby. Get him back. Let's get it. Hard count.
There's a play fake. Gets away. Completed. Steps out at about the 49-yard line. And a pretty smart play call right there.
It really is so much the key to football. You talk all the time about you have to establish the run. Well, there you see why. You establish the run, and then you come with the play-action pass. Just so hard to defend.
On the ground with a tailback. He's dropped at the 49-yard line. And the halfback has nowhere to go. We played a quarter. Score is 21-7. They line up at the 49. Young is the deep back as they line up in the I.
48. Zebra.
Looks to pass. Gets the throw away. Brings it in. And he's knocked out at the 39-yard line. And a nice pick up there.
Nice play that time. The defense came with the blitz there. He made a good read, delivered a nice ball in there to the open man.
Little handoff. The defender gets him to the ground. Young gains about 4 yards on the play. Second down, 6 yards to go. Ball on the 35-yard line.
Friday. Let's go get it.
Fakes the run. Goodman gets the interception. What a big-time play. I can't believe he hung on to it.
Well, we're going to have to quit using that old cliche about cornerbacks and defensive backs not being able to catch the football. That was some play that time.
Little handoff. They tackle him for a loss. He was caught with nowhere to go.
This is a pretty good running back, and if you can hem him up like that, pretty impressive.
3 wideouts here. They hand it off. He didn't get back to the line. The defensive line wins that battle.
Yeah, on the delay, you're trying to get those pass rushers to take an outside route. You set inside as an offensive lineman and try and create a gap. That time they just came straight through this offensive line.
Looking to throw. Gets the pass off. Clyde bats it away. And it'll be 4th down following the pass deflection.
Just terrific play by the defense. They followed the quarterback's eyes, made a quick jump on the ball, and were all over that one.
Noise-canceling headphones.
Fields punts it, and he really got a leg into this one. Royal takes it at the 33. He got depleted. He almost was able to take that one back for a score.
Man, that guy is fast. I'd hate to be one of those coverage guys trying to chase him down. A couple more steps, and he would have definitely been gone for 6.
Give to the tailback. And they get him at the 39-yard line. The running back gets about a yard, maybe less. They line up at the 39. Cutler is lined up under center. They'll come out in the single back formation. Drops back, fires it out, and he caught it. Brought down at the 30. And another connection that goes for good yardage.
And we really see the trust that is developing between this receiver and the quarterback. That if the quarterback has confidence that you're going to be where he thinks you're going to be, he will throw it to you more often than he'll throw it to somebody else.
Again with the run. He's dropped right around the 24-yard line. I have to say, that was an impressive run on the play.
Those are the kind of runs that really begin to take the heart out of a defense. When you can pound it at them, pick up 5 yards in the first down, those offensive linemen start to get a little strut going.
And it's caught wide open. He's brought down at the 15. Pretty risky throw that time, but it worked, so you won't see many complaints.
Probably the most dangerous throw in football right there. Anytime you see the quarterback throwing across his body like that, back into coverage, when it works, you go, boy, that looks pretty and that's easy to do, and you're always tempted to do it. But how many times have we seen a ball like that picked off?
What a play by the defender.
And the quarterback really caught a break on that one, that wasn't intercepted.
They'll line it up again on third down. Cutler is in the shotgun. He has 3 receivers split out wide. Setting up play action. They picked it off. Nice pick for the safety.
You could see the quarterback that time trying to look the safety off, but this safety is simply too smart. He was having none of it and jumped in front to make the interception.
He fakes it with the throw. He goes up high for the catch, and a big catch by the tight end.
And I can tell you this, there's nothing that defensive backs hate more than to have one of those big tight ends in the open field running right towards them.
He looks to throw on first down. All kinds of pressure. Makes the reception. Great open field tackle. He put something extra on that throw, and it'll keep the chains moving.
And that's really what it takes sometimes, because defenders are so quick out there. If you don't put a little extra pop on it, they can get there.
First down, looking to throw. Throws right. It's broken up. He threw that one right into coverage.
Well, you can't just stare down one receiver on a play like that. The defense is going to be all over it. He was lucky he didn't get picked off there.
Makes a cut, and he will be hit and dropped. 4, maybe 5 yards on the run. The Dolphins line up in an I formation. Drops back to pass. Rockets it. Can't stay in bounds, incomplete pass. The quarterback put that one too far out in front of his receiver, and he couldn't stay in bounds.
He tried to make a safe throw there, but the receiver was open. It didn't have to be quite that cautious and just let him out of bounds.
Gets it away cleanly. This one's going to go out of bounds at the 21-yard line. It'll be interesting to see how this quarterback reacts after throwing an interception on his last drive. Young lines up as the single back. Feeds it to the back. And they get him around the 21-yard line. A gain of a yard, if anything, on the run. They'll face second down and 10. Ball on the 21. Young is the single setback. Nice play fake. Flips it out short. Brought down at about the 29-yard line. Nice little pickup on that pass pattern.
And I really shouldn't feel this way, but I get a little nervous every time this guy goes up to make a catch, because he's had a little bit of a history of dropping some balls, but today doing a nice job hanging on and a big play there.
Tackled right around the 38-yard line. Good gain on the pass to the running back.
It's tough to pay too much attention to a running back in the passing game because at least half the time they're staying in the block. So when they do slip out, occasionally they can hit you for a big play.
Gives it off. Steps out at the 47-yard line. About 8 yards there, and that will bring up second down. 2nd and 2. Cutler will line up with the shotgun formation. Looks to pass. Dumps it out left. Out of bounds around the 49-yard line. He gunned that one in there for the first down, didn't he?
He really did, and when you watch a guy throw a ball that hard, they don't move their arm any faster. You see them driving off that back leg. That was a pretty pass.
And the ref blows this one dead.
That's what it is. Full start, offense.
And that one got him 5 yards.
Well, if you want to know why Pee Wee football coaches make you run a lap if you jump off sides, it's because it can really have a negative impact on your offense, just like that one.
Cutler looking to pass. With a pass. He's brought down at the 40. The quarterback just rifled that one in there for a good gain.
Everybody knows about this guy's arm strength, and if you wanted to see an example of it, right there it was.
Cutler calls for motion right. He looks to throw on first down. Throws on the run. Still good on the drive. He's dropped at the 32-yard line. Good job locating the gap in the coverage on that play.
That's the kind of pass pattern I used to always love to run, because if the defense is even a little bit lax in their coverage, it's pretty easy to get that one in there.
He's looking to throw. He throws it. Hasn't missed yet on this drive. Great pickup for the first on that one.
And really what makes NFL football so special is the ability of these quarterbacks to throw it and these great receivers to catch it. That's just fun to watch.
Here they go. 1st and goal, down by a couple of possessions. Young lines up as the deep back, I formation. They're going to pitch it. And they get him around the 8-yard line. So at the most, he gains a few inches. That'll bring up second down.
Let's go, guys. Come on.
The Broncos come out with the offset eye.
Blue 45. Blue 45. You got it. Let's go. Hut. Hut.
Setting up play action. What a catch! Touchdown! Great time for them to go to the air, Chris. He did a nice job getting open, and they scored pretty easily.
This passing combination is starting to get hot. You can now see the payoff for all the work that they've done in the offseason. They are starting to find each other, and it's starting to look easy.
Here's the point after. Here's the kick. Point after is good. And we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. The kick. He's tackled at the 24-yard line. Let's see if the offense can put something together on this drive. They'll take over at the 24-yard line. McCown lines up under center. I formation this time. pitch out. He's hammered in the backfield. They tried to get around the corner, but nobody was fooled.
Well, risk reward, anytime you're talking about running the halfback on a sweep, when you get out there, if you can't get that edge block, you take a chance on giving up yardage, and that's exactly what happened there.
Drops back to pass. Throws the bullet to the left. Brought down around the 23-yard line. Pretty nice read on that play to find the open man.
Yeah, the two of them really have been working hard, building a rapport in practice, and now you're starting to see some of those results out here on the field.
Looks to pass. Looking for a receiver. Short throw to the right. He's brought down at the 28-yard line. Another positive gain through the air.
And it really helps when the quarterback gets the kind of protection he's getting so far in this one. This offensive line's doing a nice job building a pocket for this quarterback, and that's creating some nice passing lanes.
He gets it away. Royal takes it at the 32. He's dropped at about the 45-yard line. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports.
Middle. Let's get off. Blue 45. Solid, Blue 45. Come on, let's go.
Feeds it to the back. Tackled at the 48-yard line. Young gains about 2 yards on the run. They line up at the 48.
Come on.
Denver goes with the ace set here.
I got him. 48. Come on, 48. Tennessee. Close left, over right.
On the run, he throws it. And they get him at the 38. They pick up solid yardage there.
And I love to watch this wide receiver work. He is so patient with his routes. He gets down low into his cuts, and he really understands what the defense is trying to do to take him away, and he is working them over.
He's tackled at the 37. 1 yard gain on the play. That brings up second down. From the 37-yard line.
Keep your head, baby. Keep your head.
Only one man back.
Inside. Touch. Let it drop. Green 88. Green 88.
There's a play fake. Guns it out. He makes another reception on the drive. The wide receiver has been impossible to stop no matter what the defense has tried to do.
Yeah, and you really can't do much more than what they've been trying to do to him. They know they're getting the ball to this receiver. You try and double cover him. You really can't triple cover somebody, because then that means there's somebody else running wide open. They're just going to have to take their medicine here.
Makes the catch. He's finally dragged down, and now it will be first and goal. First down, and they're very close to tying this game up. They're crowding the line.
Rainbow. Touch. You playing, Blue 45. Tiger. Little hustle. Right, left. Pony. Touch.
They keep it on the ground with the tailback. He got what he could, and it wasn't much.
And they really ran right into the blitz. That's a time that a veteran quarterback should have changed the play at the line of scrimmage. You could see the blitz coming. He didn't audible and only came away with a short gain.
Block, Philly. Left. Hey, look, the stretch.
They sacked him, and that blitz worked to perfection.
As a quarterback, you understand where your protection is and what you can protect. If you can't protect a certain side, you have to throw it hot. That time the quarterback missed the hot read and paid the price.
Drops back. He throws right. And he's knocked out at the 2. And a solid game through the air, but they'll still end up short of the marker.
I like the call that time by the coaching staff. He gets the ball out into the hands of a playmaker. Then it's just simply up to your athlete to beat their athlete one-on-one in the open field and make a play. That time it came up short.
And right down the middle. Solid kick that time, and he puts it right through the uprights, converting for the field goal. He gets his leg into this one. He'll return it from the 1. At the 30. Drilled at the 39-yard line. Excellent return on the kickoff.
You know, that's one of those plays that as a kick returner, you don't always run to the hole when you see it. You kind of run away from the hole, and then at the last second you make a break into the hole so that they don't know where the hole is because you're not running in that direction. Does that make any sense?
And they get him right around the 38-yard line. Almost got a yard, and that will bring up second down. 2 minutes left in the half. Offset I formation in the backfield. Looking to throw. Throws it. Brings this one in. Brought down around the 44-yard line. Excellent pass by the quarterback on that play.
I'm really enjoying watching the timing between this receiver and the quarterback. We're seeing a well-schooled offense now going to work.
He's looking to throw. He throws on the run. He's dropped at the 32-yard line. And a great pass by the quarterback to convert for the first.
And what we're seeing out of this quarterback is a variety of throws. Yes, he has the ability to zip it in there when he needs to, but we've also seen some touch throws, a very complete repertoire.
McCown looking to throw. Scans the field. McCown has plenty of time. He's brought down at the 30. The Dolphins just took their first time out. 2nd and 8 coming up here. 1 minute left to play in the first half. McCown gives it up the middle. What an open field tackle. Brown picks up 2 yards with the carry. 3rd and 6 coming up. Ball on the 28-yard line. McCown lines up in the gun. He has 3 receivers in the formation. Drops back. Surveys the field. Catch is made. He gets knocked out of bounds around the 28-yard line. Despite the great effort, it will still bring up 4th. Kicks it, got plenty of distance, and it splits the uprights. And now we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. The kick is away. He'll return it from the 4-yard line. Brought down at the 29-yard line. And they take the field again, looking to capitalize on their previous drive, which resulted in a field goal. Denver lines up with 3 receivers. He looks to throw on first down. Batted away. What an effort out there. He just got his hands in there and broke it up.
I love watching the closing speed of this defense. When they see the ball, they go get it.
Drops back, and they're coming after him. What a hit! The Broncos call a timeout, and they've got 2 remaining. They'll work from the shotgun. He drops back to pass. Looks for a man open. With the catch. And he's knocked out at the 43-yard line. Back to the line, but nothing more. That'll bring up second down. He's looking to throw. Goes through his read. And he has been his go-to guy on the drive. He's brought down at the 42. You can tell these guys practice that play quite a bit.
Yeah, I can remember hearing stories about old-time players in the NFL that literally they could go out in the pitch black and make throws and catches without really even seeing the ball. That's the kind of timing we're seeing today.
Short pass to his left. Huge hit. Nice job by the quarterback. to hit the tight end for a decent gain.
You know, tight ends may not come up with those real explosive plays down the field all the time, but they sure are a nice target for the quarterback.
He looks to throw on first down. Right through his hands, he almost had the pick. And we've come to halftime here. Score is 24-17. He kicks it. Royal from the 1. Brought down at the 26-yard line. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. Cutler is under center. High formation this time. There's a play fake. Throws it out. Had his hands on it and dropped it. The defender was able to get a hand on it.
And really, that came as a result of pretty physical play at the line of scrimmage. They're banging these guys around and not letting them get into their routes.
Little handoff. Brought down around the 27-yard line. A pickup of less than a yard.
And that's why you send all those guys to plug up the holes, and that time there were no holes, really, and he was lucky to get anything on the play.
Back to pass. Looking for a receiver. He's dropped about the 27-yard line. They complete the pass, but it won't be enough for the first.
Yeah, that's one of those balls that looks good in the stats for the quarterback because he gets a completion, but for this offense, it's going to bring up fourth down. Huge play defensively to make that stop.
He punts it. It'll go out at the 50. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game. Fakes the run with the hard throw out to his left. He's brought down right around the 36-yard line. A good play to the tight end that time.
And tight ends are so big that as coverage people, it's tough to figure out how to defend them. If you're on their left side, they throw it to their right side. If you're behind them, they throw it in front. Tight ends are tough to cover.
First down, looking to throw. Intercepted. The defense now has 2 interceptions in the game.
It's amazing how much quicker defensive backs look to me on the field today than, say, 20, 25 years ago when I played. I think it was 25 years ago. It feels like about 105 years ago. But they have some great athletes out there right now.
Young takes the handoff, and he will lose yardage on the play. Nice stop on that play.
Yeah, great defense at the point of attack, but also very impressive, the pursuit to the ball. They were all coming there.
He drops back to pass. The pass rush gets there, and he's down. They had a tough time picking up the linebacker on the blitz.
We're starting to see a lot of these kind of guys come in the league, those who specialize in rushing the passer. So you'll see the defensive coordinator move them around a lot up front so that you can't be specific on who's going to try and block these great pass rushers.
And they get him at the 48-yard line. That completion won't amount to much, and they'll wind up short of the first on the play.
Very disappointing for an offense to get a completion and not get the first down. The receiver's job there is to make somebody miss. Clearly have to give the defense credit there. They won.
Gets it away cleanly. Down in the end zone for a touchback. On his last drive, the quarterback completed a pass, but to the other team. Throwing another one could be disastrous to this offense. They come out in a goal line set. Play fake. He's scrambling. Throws while on the run. Bailey has the pick at the 30. Brought down at the 25. What an interception by the cornerback.
You know, some of these corners are just freakish athletes right now. Oftentimes, they're the best athletes on the field. Maybe they don't have the skill set, great hands, great moves, whatever, but they are definitely among the fastest in the NFL.
From the 25-yard line. The Broncos come out in a shotgun set. He looks to throw on first down. Short throw to the left. It's incomplete. The quarterback led the receiver just a little too much.
Yeah, he put a little too much on that pass and forced the receiver to make the catch out of bounds.
Blue 45. Hey, let's go. Blue 45. Who's left? Roll left. Scatter.
Play action. Goes for the end zone. Tipped away. And it's batted away at the last minute by the defender.
Just when it looked like the quarterback might sneak that one in there, a late pass defense and a good play.
They line up in an I.
Solid, close line. Here we go.
Back to throw. Defense is getting pressure. And they get to him. What happened to the protection on that one, Chris?
Yeah, that was a great job getting past the offensive line and getting to the quarterback. It's one thing when you blitz is that you create one-on-one matchups up front, and that time the defensive end able to take advantage.
Punts it. And this one will go for a touchback. The quarterback and his receiver were clearly not on the same page last time, and it led to an interception.
Blue 45. Blue 45. Left.
Brown takes it up the middle. He's dropped at the 21-yard line. 1 yard gain on the play. That'll bring up second down. 2nd and 9. Ball on the 21. The Dolphins come out with the offset I. Again with the run. He tries to spin, but he's brought down. So a pickup of maybe 3, and that makes it third down. Nickel back in this time. Back to throw. He throws left. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. They lost a handful on that play.
As a quarterback, sometimes you just have to see a play breaking down and get rid of the football and try it again on the next down.
Punts it, and he got a good one here. Royal fields it at the 38. The offense takes the field, hoping to put something together after their last drive ended in a 3-and-out. Out of the I formation.
Blue 45. Blue 45. Hold on.
Play action. And it's knocked down. And he just managed to get a piece of it. Nice play by the defender.
And as a receiver, you really have to do a better job of coming back to the football at that point. You have to help the quarterback.
Hey, never quit, fellas. We'll make this run, baby. Right.
Sets up the play action. Threw it right to him, but he can't hang on. Graham was the intended receiver, but the pass fell incomplete.
Please visit a guest services booth for additional.
The Dolphins bring in their quarter defensive package.
Come on, D.
He drops back to pass. Looks down the field. The pass rush got him. And that will be number 4 for the game.
Really impressive performance so far by this defense, and I thought coming in they had a good chance to get pressure. I'm not sure I even anticipated this kind of pressure, though.
Gets his leg into it, and he got a huge punt here. Again, takes it at the 21. Tackled around the 30-yard line. Seems like the coverage broke down a bit on that one.
I thought they had him pretty well contained on that play, but he did find a small crack in the coverage, got it up the field. They were lucky they got hold of him. He could have broken that one off.
Brown gets the call. He fights forward to about the 33. The back gets 3 on the carry. 2nd and 7 situation here. Ball on the 33-yard line.
Come on, D. Come on, D. Let's touch the field now. 48. 48. Close, open right. Friday. What?
He drops back to pass. Makes the catch. Brought down at the 42. The defense just didn't match up well on that play.
Yeah, tough to match up one-on-one in man coverage against that wide receiver. He's pretty good.
Throws on the run, and it's completed. And they get him right around the 44-yard line. A good play fake that time.
It really was. I didn't see it. I thought it was a run play. He pulled it out of there and came up with a nice gain.
McCown drops back. He rolls out to the right. It's a loose ball. They keep control of the ball. And they were lucky to fall on that one. The defense was closing in to scoop it up.
You have to protect the ball. It's really just as simple as that. You cannot have turnovers and expect to be successful in a game like this.
McCown sends a guy in motion to the right. He drops back to pass. He throws it. He catches another. Tackled at the 29-yard line. What a play.
We've seen this tight end doing such a nice job all day blocking, and now when he gets in the open field, he makes an explosive play.
McCown gives it up the middle. He's tackled at the 28-yard line. He got what he could, and it wasn't much. That brings up 2nd down. Miami lines up in the offset eye this time. Fasano motions to the right side. McCown will look to pass. He rolls right. Scrambles for yardage. And they get him at the 22-yard line. 5, maybe 6 yards there on the scramble. Offset I formation in the backfield. Nice play fake. He's under a heavy rush. Loose ball. And they fall on the loose ball. Well, that was a lucky bounce for the offense, Chris. They were right there to pick it up after he put it on the ground.
And you really said it right, because after all the game planning, after all the work that goes into a week, how many games are decided by a lucky bounce one way or another? That was good fortune for this offense.
Gets it away cleanly. This one's going to go out of bounds at the 7-yard line. Their last drive ended with a 3 and out. Toss. Hit and dropped behind the line. No one picked up the linebacker, and it cost them.
And when your defensive line can handle their guys up front and not allow the offensive linemen to get down on the linebackers, it really gives those linebackers a chance to look great.
Let's go get it.
Hands it to the back. He's brought down right around the 6-yard line. The halfback picks up a yard. It's third down, 10 yards for a first. The Broncos come out with the offset eye. Looking to throw. Looks for a man open. And he catches it. Knocked out around the 11-yard line. Well, the pass was completed. They'll still be short of the marker.
You know, I just don't like that stuff, Tom. I call that chicken offense. You know, you go out there and you act like you're afraid. You're afraid to throw an interception. You're afraid to go for it down the field. You just settle and you bring the punter out. I don't like that.
He punts it. Again, takes it at the 49. He's tackled right around the 44-yard line. He really didn't have any room to work on that punt return.
Boy, he hardly had any room to do anything there. They've got to come up with a better scheme or some better blockers or something. This guy's a good punt returner. He's just not getting any help at all from his teammates.
Setting up play action. It's there for the catch. That reception is good for a gain of 4.
Good patience that time by the quarterback, just checking down to the underneath route, giving his guy a chance to make a play.
Single back formation. Fasano motions to the left side. Gives it off. And he's knocked out around the 29-yard line.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
The defense can't keep giving up yards on penalties like this.
Yeah, it's hard enough in the game today with the rule changes to help the offense to stop an offense anyway, but you can't give away yards.
First down, looking to throw. On the run, he throws it. Makes a move, and he's in. Touchdown. That touchdown pass will be his 4th of the game. They come on the field to attempt the extra point. The snap, set down, the kick is up. Here's a quick look at the drive summary. Kicks it off. He'll return it from the 3. He's hammered at the 30. The offense takes the field, and we'll see if they can put something together after their last drive ended with a 3 and out. He needs to get rid of it. He couldn't hang on to it. He didn't take his time, and he threw that one right into coverage.
You know, you bring up a good point, Tom, and it really is sometimes about taking your time. Look there. If it's not there, go to number 2. If not there, go to number 3. If not there, throw the thing away. He was too quick to read that one.
Here's the throw. Allen gets the pick. He's dropped at the 47-yard line. Why did he even make that pass?
Yeah, Tom, I think he got baited into that throw. He thought the defensive back was going elsewhere. He did a little fake, came back in, made the pick. Just a real heads-up play.
Tennessee. Yeah, we see that screen.
Give to the tailback. He doesn't get back to the line. Nothing doing. They stop him for a loss.
And I really like the discipline of this defense. You never see these guys trying to do too much. They control their gaps, and that time there was nowhere to go.
And they're coming after him. Bailey gets his hand on it. Oh my, the quarterback is lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
Yeah, you try and fit some of those into some tight holes, and every once in a while you're going to get one pick, but that was a pretty good play by the defense.
Looks to pass. Here's the pass. Drops the sure pick. The defender gets a hand on it, and that will bring up 4th down.
I don't know if that's the guy I want to pick on 3rd down when you have to have a conversion. He is tough.
Gets the punt away. They down it at the 6-yard line. What a great punt to pin them deep.
When you go for a punt to pin a team deep in their own territory, the last thing you want to have happen is to have it end up in the end zone for a touchback, because it just is a letdown for the punt team. Now you've got them backed up inside the 10-yard line. Nice play.
On play action. And it's caught. Brought down at the 40. He can provide some excitement.
Yeah, let's face it, the wide receivers in the NFL today are really the home run hitters. If you compare them to baseball, they're the guys that can knock it out of the park, and he is teeing a few up today.
The big gain through the air sets the offense up with another 1st and 10.
Fargo. Come on, lock him down. Luke 45. Luke 45. Zebra.
Here's the give. And they get him around the 42-yard line. Young comes away with 2 yards on the carry. 2nd down, 8 yards to go. Ball on their own 42. Miami brings in the nickel here. Back to throw. Dumps it out right. He's going to be tackled for a loss. The play goes for a loss of 4.
You got to give the defense a lot of credit on that one. They made a little correction at the line of scrimmage, and they had that play pegged right from the start.
They'll come out with 3 wide receivers. He drops back. He throws on the run. Tackled around the 50-yard line. The 3rd down pass got them good yardage, but not quite enough to convert.
Yeah, that was a tough 3rd down situation. They got the good completion, a good gain on the play, but probably asking too much out of the receiver to try and break that many tackles to pick up that 1st down.
He gets it away. This one's going to go out of bounds at the 29. They couldn't do anything against this defense on their last drive, and they were forced to punt. The Dolphins come out with the offset eye.
Here we go, team. 388.
Looked like someone might have jumped.
Full start, offense.
That penalty will move them back a bit.
That's just sloppy play there. You have to be able to concentrate in these situations. You're just giving away yardage.
Scatter.
He looks to throw on 1st down, looking for a receiver. Comes down with it. He's tackled at the 24-yard line. Maybe a yard on that completion. That'll bring up 2nd down. The Dolphins line up with an offset eye backfield. Ground the ball carrier. And they get him at the 24-yard line. So at the most, he gains a few inches, and so it'll be 3rd down. The Broncos line up with a quarter defense. There are 7 defensive backs on the field. He drops back. Scans the field. Nearly picked off. He should have had that one. And the pass was knocked away at the last minute.
Well, at the end of the game, you go back and you basically say what happened on 3rd down, and you have a pretty good indication of how that game came out. Good play by the defense.
He punts it. Royal fields it at the 37. Tackled at the 44-yard line. Not a bad return there.
That was really a good effort. There wasn't a ton of room for him to run, but he was able to get up the field, get a few yards, You never get upset with a punt return guy like that. It wasn't spectacular, but he got the job done.
Blue 45. Watch the ball. Left.
Gives to the back. He's tackled around the 49-yard line. Pickup of about 7, and that will bring up second down. The Broncos line up with an offset eye backfield. Cutler will look to pass. The pocket is collapsing. Brought down at the 43-yard line. That was a decent gain there on the pass.
Yeah, no hesitation whatsoever. He hit that back foot, planted, threw the ball, knew exactly what he wanted to do.
And that's the end of the third quarter. Score is 31-17. Offset I formation in the backfield. Fakes to the back. Short pass to his left. Tipped away. Sapp was the intended target on that incomplete pass attempt.
Congratulations to the fans
from the 43-yard line.
Row 37.
The Broncos come out in the shotgun. There are 3 receivers wide. Cutler looking to pass. Rifles it to the left. He's dropped at the 26-yard line. He made the right read on that pass.
Nice play that time by the quarterback. You know, we talk about progressions and going from one receiver to the next, but this quarterback is doing a great job in the pre-snap read, knowing who the first guy will be and getting him the football.
Young takes the give. Dropped behind the line, and they were not able to get much there.
And so many times you hear offensive coordinators criticized because they don't try to run the football enough. Well, when you get stuffed in the backfield like that, you understand why they would rather call the pass play.
Let the hook it. Play. Close left over right.
He's looking to throw. Throws while on the run, and they get him at the 14. A nice completion to the tight end.
I always thought tight ends were sort of like pacifiers for babies. You know, just about the time that you need a little security blanket, you know where to go.
There's a play fake. Passes to his left. They tackle him for a loss. They lose 4 on that one.
Boy, that gets a little embarrassing. Anytime you spend all week working on a play and it comes out like that, give the defense a little credit, but that was bad.
Down. Touch. 48. Let's go. 48. Regular.
He's going to run. He's tackled at the 12. 7-yard pickup on the scramble by the quarterback. Denver goes with the ace set here. Looks to pass. Rockets it out. Out of bounds, incomplete. The receiver was out of bounds when he made the catch.
Not a perfectly timed throw that time. Held on to it just a little too long and led the receiver out of bounds.
Cutler drops back. End zone. They picked it off. Into the end zone for a touchdown. What an interception for this defense.
You know, it's bad enough offensively to throw an interception, but you can't let the guy run down the field for a touchdown. You have to turn into a defensive player at that point. They did not make that transition.
Lining up for the point after. point after is good. Excellent kick here. He'll return it from the 1. At the 30. And he's knocked out at the 38. He did a good job finding the seam on that return.
Yeah, he found an opening and darted right through it, and that return is going to set up this offense with some really good field position to start the drive.
Game, 22 press. Tiger. Yeah. No, you're good.
On play action, short throw to the right. Knocked out around the 45-yard line. Sapp gains 7 yards with the catch. Single back formation, 3 wide receivers. Drops back. Dumps it out left. Can't stay in bounds, incomplete pass. They complete the pass, but he was out of bounds when he brought it in.
Yeah, that's a pretty safe throw there where only the receiver can make a play on the ball. Just a little too wide on that one.
He's looking to throw. Looks for a man open. Throws on the run. Tackled at the 49-yard line. Well, that was one of the best catches that you'll see all day.
And when you're trying to catch those high, hard ones, you just don't know what's going to happen to your body. I tell you, you haven't lived until you caught one of those and had one of those clowns flip you upside down.
Good yank. Hey, I'm wide. Watch the run. Hey, regular.
They'll throw on first down. Looking for an open man. It's completed. And they get him at the 31.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
And the defense gives up some 3 yards to the offense.
I always thought a defensive penalty was so much more deflating than an offensive penalty because on offense you have a chance to make up for it. On defense, a lot of times it's big yardage and automatic first downs.
Hands it off. Brought down behind the line. Well, they wind up in reverse that time. Good push by the defense.
And when the defense gets that kind of penetration, it just disrupts everything for an offense. They have to get that guy blocked.
Same thing. Let's go. Come on, guys.
Cutler drops back to pass. Throws it short. And he makes the diving catch. Strong, accurate throw leads to a pretty good gain.
Now, they didn't pick up the first down that time, but you drop back, you make a good throw like that. Now you're in position to try and pick up this first down.
Turn over, D.
Looking to throw. Short pass to his left. He's dropped at about the 3-yard line. Chris, they love to run that play.
Yeah, that's one, if you study this team on tape, you're going to see them go to that in the clutch, and it worked again.
Let's see if they try to hammer it in here.
Regular. Touch. Come on. Let's go. Friday. Let's go, baby. Get the ball out. Stay right. Close, open right.
And they'll run him again. He's dropped for a loss. They get a 1-yard loss on that one. That'll bring up second down. Cutler steps to the line of scrimmage. 2 tight ends this time.
Luke 45. Toby 32.
There's a play fake, and it's picked off. And I'm sure he'll try to erase this game from his mind as quickly as possible.
Yeah, what do you do on the computer? That Control-Alt-Delete to go back to the beginning? I think he'd like to Control-Alt-Delete this game.
Wake up. You gotta wake up. Watch your ball.
Fasano goes in motion.
Here we go.
Back to throw. He throws it. What a brutal hit. And you won't see the coaching staff complaining about that.
Yeah, coaching staffs generally don't complain about too much when they have a quarterback that has the leadership qualities and the arm strength and the ability that this guy has.
They give it to the tailback. He's tackled at the 19-yard line. Brown will get enough to pick up the first down after the gain of 3. 1st and 10. Ball on their own 19. Ground is the deep back as they line up in the eye.
Blue 45. Hey, pick six right here. Pick six.
They keep it on the ground with the tailback. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. He couldn't get anywhere on that one.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to admit defeat on a play as a running back and just try and get that thing back to the line of scrimmage.
Drops back. He needs to make a decision. And now the offense will be faced with a third down situation. Single back formation, 3 wide receivers. Brown gets the call. And he's hammered at the 26-yard line. Is that a good play call?
Yeah, you know, Tom, I really do like that one. You're giving up a chance, I guess, for a first down, but you probably have a bigger chance in that situation to turn the football over. So just turn around, hand it off, and he nearly broke it out of there.
Gets it away cleanly. Royal fields it at the 35. It came loose. Goodman gets the loose ball. And he's got plenty of room to run. No one will catch him. He's in for the score. This should add the extra point. Up and good. Miami is winning big. He kicks it off. He'll return it from the 4-yard line. Dropped at the 30. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports.
Stay in your lane. That's hot in. Blue 45. Rigo. Blue 45. Over. Texas. Loco White.
Cutler drops to throw. Makes the throw out to his left. Brought down at about the 39-yard line. This guy seemingly can't be stopped. He's now thrown for 400 yards in the game.
Yeah, and at times he really makes it look easy out there. These wide receivers deserve a little credit too. They're doing a lot of work getting open down the field, but this quarterback's pretty special.
Scatter.
Back to throw. Gets the pass away. He's brought down at the 50. And this receiver just loves it when the defense is in man coverage.
Yeah, there's no better feeling than when you're coming off the ball and you know it's just you and the guy across from you. That's just good old-fashioned football, but you also know typically when you get man coverage, your quarterback is under pressure.
First down, looking to throw. Rifles it to the right. And they get him around the 36-yard line. Everything seemed to work perfectly on that one.
And that's a pattern that this team likes to run. You know they've been studying that all week on film, and yet they still can't stop it.
Blue 45. Blue 45. Play the run. Let's get some energy. Let's go. Regular.
Young gets the ball. He didn't get back to the line. The offense had a tough time picking up all their blocks on that play.
You know, you can draw up any sort of protection scheme and blocking scheme that you want, but ultimately this game comes down to one big man against another big man, and that time the defense's big men, they won the battle.
He's dropped at the 22. The wide receiver and the quarterback are on the same page today.
Yeah, and this wideout really is something special. He's able to find the holes in the coverage, he gets good separation, and he has tremendous hands.
Hard count. 80-0 here, 80-0. Hey, watch the sideline. Post left.
They hand it off. Brought down at the 16-yard line. They call his number, and he carries for 6 yards. They line up at the 16. 2 tight ends this time as they come out in a big set.
Let's go, we're up. Under. Let the belly flip.
Drops back. Throws it short. Caught out of bounds, incomplete. He caught that one out of bounds.
Well, you could see the receiver doing all he could to keep his feet in bounds, but that pass just let him out of bounds.
Luke 45! Luke 45!
Drops back to pass. Tries for the end zone. Daniels picks it off. And just a great interception by the cornerback.
Might want to start thinking about trying to pick on that guy. We've seen all day he has simply been quicker to the spot than the wide receivers coming into his area.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on their own 5. They're in the shotgun with 3 wide receivers.
48! 48! Hey, let's make some plays now. Scatter, scatter, scatter! Watch draw, watch draw.
They'll throw on first down. Looks down the field. They give up the safety. Just a terrible play to give up the safety in that situation.
And worse yet, not only do you give up the 2 points, but now you have to kick the ball right back to them, and they'll have good field position.
He's tackled at the 49-yard line. The quarterback leads his offense back onto the field after turning it over on their last drive. Denver goes with the ace set here. Scheffler motions to the right side.
Watch the run now, watch the run.
He doesn't get back to the line. Good work by the defensive line there.
Yeah, it's really up to the offensive line to at least get your running back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe from there it's his responsibility, but if you can't block any better than that, it's going to be a tough day for this running back.
He's looking to throw. On the run, he throws it. And they get him around the 47-yard line. About 6 yards on the play.
Sometimes those quick slants don't look like too much, but if you break one tackle against man coverage, it could be a home run.
48! 48!
Looks to pass. Throws it. And he catches another. So on third down, he finds his receiver and gets a big gain.
Receivers who can make plays like that on third down tend to have nice, long careers.
Come on, come on. Right. Come on, Green 88! Green 88! Let's get it!
Young takes it right side. He's dropped at the 32-yard line. Young gets about 4 yards on the play. They line up at the 32. Cutler is in the gun. 4 wide receivers this time.
48! 48! Don't nothing change. Block 99, Philly!
Looks to pass. Short pass. He makes a great open field tackle. And he picks up about 4. So another third down upcoming for the offense. Cutler is in the shotgun. He has 4 receivers split out wide. Back to pass. Dumps it out right. Brought down right around the 10-yard line. Talk about a throw.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about one like that being intercepted. Nobody on the defensive side could have caught that bullet.
The Broncos come out showing 3 wide.
Green 88! Come on now. Crack, G, crack! Hey, no.
Cutler is looking to stay perfect on this drive. He's there for the catch. That reception is good for a gain of 4.
Good job by the offense that time. Really nothing there down the field. He just takes a little completion and keeps moving the ball.
Hey, we gotta watch the ball, y'all. Hey, man, let's go. Friday. Over tough, 2 straight.
Looking to throw. He'll try the end zone. And he scores. What a play. The defense has struggled defending the pass in this one. He's now got 3 scores through the air.
Yeah, I always felt like with the rules the way they are today, that as long as you're executing as an offense and protecting up front, you should be able to throw the football. And when they've had opportunities to make plays today, they've made them.
It's good. With just over 2 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter, the score is the Dolphins 45, the Broncos 26. Prater wants to get a good bounce here to give his team a chance to recover. Onside kick. Drilled at the 42. The way things have gone for them today, you almost knew they wouldn't come away with the onside recovery.
It's been a rough game for them for sure. At this point, you got to think they're probably just going to be glad this one's over.
They hand it off. He's tackled right around the 40-yard line. Gain of about a yard. That brings up second down. They line up at the 41. They line up in the I formation. Straight ahead with a fullback. We have 2 minutes left to play in this game. A 2-yard carry by the fullback. They line up at the 38.
Tennessee.
5 DBs on the field. Fakes the run. Interception. That gives the defense their 4th pick today.
And this quarterback thinks he's doing the right thing. He's trying to look off the defenders. He's trying to read the defense. They're just a little better than he is right now.
Cutler looking to pass. He throws on the run. He's dropped at the 42, and that was a gain of 7. Young is the single setback. Denver using an audible. Drops back. Throws while on the run. He's brought down at the 48-yard line. And a nice pass to the tight end.
So much of the game today revolves around those substitution packages, trying to bring extra defensive backs on the field to try and help against the pass. But when you have a big receiving tight end, that really makes that plan awfully tough to execute.
He's tackled at the 26-yard line, and they'll try to speed things up a bit. Cutler lines up under center. 2 tight ends this time. Adjustment at the line now. Back to throw. And the pass is knocked away. The quarterback's just relieved that one wasn't picked off.
You're right, Tom. He knows he just got away with one there. That's a ball he should have never thrown.
Quarterback is in the gun. He has 3 receivers in the formation.
Luke 45. Luke 45. Zebra.
Cutler drops back. Short throw to the right. There for the reception. Out of bounds at the 26-yard line. Just barely past the line of scrimmage. That'll make it 3rd down.
Hey, 4 cones. Raider. Clean 88. Hey, watch the screen. Clean 88. Other side. I got him.
Cutler drops back. The pass is away. They finally bring him down, and it's 1st and goal. That one worked just as they drew it up.
Good pass, good catch, I agree. Sometimes there's really nothing you can do as a defense to stop a well-executed pass play.
1st and goal, 8 yards out. And they use motion. He drops back. He passes short. Touchdown! Just a great pass and catch on that one, Chris, as they connect for the touchdown.
And I just love watching these two guys work together. This is a special combination, and it pays off again.
The kick is up. It's good. And here's your drive summary for that last series. And now we will see the onside kick. The kick team takes the field, and it looks like they'll go for the onside here. Here's the onside try. Dropped at the 40. Well, they weren't able to recover the onside kick on that one.
I'm not going to say this thing is over, but it really doesn't look too good at this point. They're down 2 possessions. They just gave the other team some good field position. Tough spot right here.
Brought down at the 38. Brown gains around 3 yards on the run.
Boy, he just took a shot on that one. As a running back, the last thing in the world you want is a short gain and a big hit.
He'll get the call again. And they get him around the 37-yard line. Pickup of less than a yard, and so it'll be 3rd down. We should just see the quarterback take a knee right here, winding down the rest of this clock. And he'll just kneel it here. The Dolphins are lining up to punt it away. They're trying to pin them deep with a solid punt right here. And this one's over. Our final score is the Dolphins 45, the Broncos 33.